Hey, what's up? Oh, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate the roses. Patiently waiting next video. I just posted like an hour ago. Well, I appreciate that, Travel Me. Hey, what's up, Kirsten? Yeah, I have. Did you really go to? Hey, what's up, E? What's up, Taken? You're refreshed multiple times a day. No, you're good. You're good. I'm glad. Appreciate that. Thank you, Chelsea. Um, I don't believe she did. No, I'll let her answer and lie. I'm not gonna. I'll let her lie about where she is. But we all know where she is. She's with 0 of her kids. That's what really matters. If she did go, would it change things? For me, no. I don't. I don't really give a shit what she does. I care about my daughters, and that's it. She has her own crosses to bear. Yeah, stickers again? Yeah. I mean, for my daughters, I guess. Thank you, Chelsea. Appreciate it. For my daughters, it will mean a lot. You know. Thank you, Mackenzie. Appreciate that. You know, they need a healthy person. Is she in treatment? No, she's not. Sadly, I've seen this too many times. What's up, Cajun? I do my best, user. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing? How's the rehab going? For me, it's been great. What's up, DB? Why did I? I think at that point, what's up, Belly? I was pretty. It wasn't Sarah. It was definitely not real. She's at a rave and she's at a music festival. She's doing rugs. Cause trust me, she's the person that will. If she was truly there, she would have done a whole video. Like she's just that person. Oh, why'd I let her? I think that point, you know, we were just really. I mean, it was already so deep into things. Oh yeah, no, she was at an airport. Yeah, she has her phone. I just know her. I mean, she wouldn't need to leave to go to inpatient. Yes, I do think she'll continue her shenanigans. The only way she'll stop is jail. Well, she won't stop then either, but. Thank you for the heartbeat. But yeah, I mean, you're just so deep in it at a certain point, you know. Is she? Yes, she told me, but I'll say allegedly. Annie said she's running her account now. Yeah, I'm sure. She's not in a mental state. Can I file a lawsuit against the lease being broken? Yeah, I was trying to, yes. She went to treatment, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the first part of, you know, fixing a problem is you have to accept that you have a problem. You have to think there is a problem. And she does not. Oh yeah, she would have had a video going into it, you know. Do I have any court hearings in place for child support soon? Yes, they just filed something. So we'll just wait and see. Do you want her to get better? Yeah, for my daughters, of course. But I've been seeing this for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I think the few followers that are supporting her, I think she's fooling them, and I think she's fooling her grandma because her grandma's watching her son full time for like the last 2 months. She doesn't have a job. What's up, Nikki? What's up, Marky? Yeah, they're definitely all for show. How does she support herself? She steals from people. She scams people. Yeah, she's going to some kind of rug fested event. Hey. Where's B? B's with her dad. Yeah, unfortunately, her grandma's gonna probably have to be back into treatment because she just preys on people at a weak moment. How do you know she's going to a rave? Sources close to her have said that. They don't really. Did it pickles? Her grandparents, they don't. Her family does not care, to be honest. Why do you know that? She doesn't really have any friends. I seem tired down. No, I'm just whispering because the girls are, I don't know, they're one's sleeping, one's not, so I'm just kind of whispering. Hey, what's up, Jericho? I'm doing all right. Seem a little down. Do I seem down? I'm just whispering. The girls are kind of in the other room, so I want them to go to sleep. So I'm kind of whispering, but I'm good. Jeff responded that way because he thought he was talking to me. So, yeah, she probably should pass one. So, one thing I was very complicated to share because I never had any messages, but in one of the emails, I guess I could post like when he was emailing me, he basically was like, I was in Memphis and sent a check to her. And and my response was like, when were you in Memphis? Like, this guy thought he was talking to me for a long time. No, I don't think they did. Yeah, he thought, hey, what's up, Forensic? It's very complicated, so I kind of kept it pretty simple, but it's actually even more deeper than that. Hey, what's up, Monarchs? I don't think he ever found out what happened because I remember when the attorneys emailed him back, like to tell him, like he was still basically just like confused because you would be. No one's this diabolical, but Lion Lizzie is. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the heart me. You're joining my team. But basically, I believe she had another number pretending to be me. So she was emailing him, and I believe they were texting because he said, when I said I was gonna basically, hire an attorney, he's like, I have all of our communications, and I'm just like, what communications? So she gives me way too much power. This is so insane to do every day. Hope you figure it out for yourself. I guess I don't know what that means. I did figure this all out for myself. That's why I can share the story now. What an odd thing to say. I don't even know what that means. I did figure it all out. Why do you think I'm sharing the story? Well, I wish that could make more sense to me, but yeah, it is kind of crazy, right, Marky? Do I know she's in treatment? There's one thing I don't know a lot. Thank you for the gift, but I do know she is not in treatment. But yeah, I did Thor on. What's up, Jessa? I did figure it out. I figured out all this stuff. Yeah, I'm here. What's up, McKenna? I figured it all out, and that's why I can share it now. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Tiny Ninety. Um, no, I mean, I don't know. She probably. What's up, Aura? How do I know she isn't? She would definitely film. She'd be filming walking into that place. She wouldn't be filming in an airport. Is this second Christmas? Yes. Greetings. What's up, Amber? Yeah, if she was any like you just know her. You never caught the legend lie. Well, welcome, Paula. Crickets. She ever went to treatment? No, she'll never go to treatment. Yeah, I don't know. First aid treatment vlog. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know how you know she's in treatment? She would never. I guess if you're doing treatment for yourself, you would go and get the help. You wouldn't need to like film it. You know what I mean? It could be a PI. Probably at this point, I could be. Oh, that's already the first year I met. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do feel mentally I've been able to overcome a lot. Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, she would definitely film walking in, and then she would cut and then walk out. Do the women you date, you go on lives to talk about her? They do, yes. They do, actually. You seem very concerned. Are you nervous? Is this a fake profile? Yeah, who sits there before the flight? I know, Siggy. Like, to me, you just have to understand, like, everything about her is a lie. Her life is a fake and a fraud. Ashley wants a date. I'll pass, but thank you. But Ashley's very concerned. Is it a fake profile? Is she worried about a storyline coming up? I mean, yeah, she's basically comical at this point. Is she in jail now? No. Thinks you're awful. That I'm awful or someone else? Was Mr. Khan? I don't know what that emoji is. You'd be single for the rest of my life? Yeah, I mean, I'll date, but it'll take a while for me to, I won't say settle down, but it's hard right now because it's really not about anything with me. It's just more about my daughters. For sure, I do know I'll meet somebody. I'm not really too worried. Right now, it's really just about them and focusing on them. Did you finally go to Nashville? I have not gone to Nashville yet, no. Film and leave, yeah. The problem with her, like, right, Suki, it's like, we know. Like, this girl will literally, I mean, well, I appreciate that, thank you. Like, she's just a total liar. Like I've said before, if this girl told me she was checking her mail at her mailbox, I would not believe her. I'm super weird for this. Why? Why am I weird for this? It's my life. It was my life. I guess that's what I think people forget. Like, this was my life. This happened to me. Like, the story, it's not really, I won't say it's not about her, but the story is about me. She happened to be doing all this stuff to me. Is her real name Elizabeth? Yeah, at this point, I don't know. No, she's not in rehab. Thank you. I am happier. Trust me, any day, one day away from her is one day towards happiness. Yeah, it's annoying where people like harass me about stupid stuff. Like people that harass me, it's like not even in an intelligent way because they kind of actually embarrass themselves because there's certain things that will bother me and harass me for, but like my page is not one of them. If you know what my page is about, she's not a trigger for me. Like there's nothing you could say to me about her that would like trigger me. I lived the real life with her. Well, it was completely fake, but I lived what she is. How is he taking my post? I don't think he's seen it, to be honest. That guy, I don't even know what's wrong with him. I think there is something wrong with him though, but I don't think he's seen it. Do you think you'd ever create kind of? Yeah, I have another page, Rachel. Um, it was dad.com, but I kind of messed it up. So I have a whole nother page. I thought about going to therapy, but I feel like I got all my answers. To get his attention? Is that what it is? Okay. What's wacko is you. Your ex. I think you're confused. The ex that's going to be in jail is going to be her. He acts like you to a T. Like calls you out for your bullshit? Then, yeah, probably. If he calls you out for your bullshit, then he probably is. What's my end game? My end game is sharing my story. Abuse you? I don't know why you're putting a question mark on that. I don't know if are you asking me? No, I'm good on that. He knows. How many more parts? There's probably at least 100 more parts. Don't worry. It's actually not coming to an end. Am I financially okay? Once I get the $25,000 owed in child support, I'll be doing all right. What do my parents think about her? They don't like her. They are so happy that my daughters are safe and away from her. As everybody in real life, everybody's really happy about that. She did, and we're actually really happy that she's no longer in contact with her older kids either. Well, that's because you don't really know what's going on. He knows. Are you a fake profile? Yeah, you're a fake profile. Does it? I mean, it's better now. How do I explain to my parents? I really haven't probably explained a lot of this to them. Like, I mean, the equipment story, I really haven't explained to anyone. I think I saw a comment a few months ago or a few weeks ago, and they were like, well, why didn't you tell the courts about this? It's like, I don't know how you begin to tell the courts that your wife was a crazy person that switched phone numbers and all this stuff. It's like, that's not, it's just not a thing. Shocked she has any friends. Yeah, she really doesn't have any friends, to be honest. Is she in treatment? No, that's a lie. Yeah, my dad pretty much, and my mom. Pretty much I mean, yeah. No, she met Ric Flair afterwards. Ric Flair is not her uncle. I sound tired. Yeah, well, I'm just kind of whispering because the girls are kind of awake, so I'm kind of trying to keep it low. Yeah. Can you? Yeah, like here. It's kind of how it went. I don't. Well, I was told not to post any receipts about it, but she's, you know. Let's be real. If Annie or her, if she was where she said she was, they would have no issues. Just like anything else, they could shut it down in a second. My response is Snyder Gold. Thank you. You need to take notes. Yeah, honestly, in a real scenario like this, if I was not that thank you so much for the gift, Christina. What's up? Annie's never met her in real life now. What's up, Polar? But yeah, in like a weird thing, like I feel like you really do need to take notes. They can't shut what down? They can't shut what down? Oh, I was saying that if there was any, like, they could shut down any rumors. If she was actually at a facility, they would definitely be shutting down any, you know, situation. I agree. I think if she was truly in rehab, they would not allow her to have her social media. That would be like one of the things. I'm sure that's like one of the things you have to disclose. Um, yeah, I'm actually gonna make a sub-only post of her voice. She left me a voicemail a couple Fridays ago, and I'm gonna probably make a sub-only post tomorrow with the voicemail. Annie's real, but keeps it clean. For that would be great. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What's up? Um, I feel like, I mean, people are always like, well, I need a Cliff Notes version. Caught alive. Welcome, Zip It. Yeah, no, she's lying. Was she threatening, sad, apologetic? She was sad. She felt like she was at rock bottom, but then she went to Ultra. And then she went to a rave like 2 days later. Yes, Kyle, I do. That's what I was trying to say. Is that this like my 70-part series right now is the Cliff Notes version. Like I don't know how to condense it anymore. I mean, I'm sure I could say it faster, you know, in a way. Like I know I repeat a lot of stuff, so I could probably say it with less words. But I don't know how you cover all this in less things. Rock Bottom was the name of the rave. Yeah, exactly. Right, McKenna. Why is she responding to comments in third person? She has burners that it's like when she responds on the wrong email. She has so many things. If you do want to hear the voicemail, subscribe. Has she tried to get back with you since divorce? Yeah. I mean, really? No, but yes. Like she would always text me and email me. I wanted to move in with you. I want to be back with you. I mean, I know it's all her cycle and bullshit, so I don't really entertain it. But yeah, she has said the words. Do I think that she means it? No. She learned all this from her mother, so I don't take nothing away from Lion Lizzie, but her mom is her. What's my skincare routine? Maybe I'll do a get ready with me tomorrow. And share my skincare routine. Yeah, I do think that there's certain times that she does want to be back. No, when Chico homosexual, he started this page. Is that true? No. Gross. You like that, Aaron? She cut me off sexually. I guess I don't even know what that means. I guess you don't really know any history, so. Sherry Papanini? I don't know who that is. No, she has no remorse. For 7 hours straight? Nice. Hopefully it was a good one. I appreciate that, Liv. Thank you. Where did she go? I don't know where she went. I really don't know where she went. I know where she's not. I know she's not at a treatment facility. Perfect Teeth, thank you. But I believe she's at a rave. As the sources close have allegedly said that she is raving. She probably is on some kind of rugs at the moment, allegedly. Are her grandparents normal? I think that they're enablers. I think her grandparents enable her behavior. They don't hold her accountable. I mean, my family is very different. Like, my family just, you wouldn't be allowed to behave this way. You would be, her family is okay with it. I'm not gonna say they encourage it, but they don't feel there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, that's because she's never been held accountable in her life. You have to treat her with white gloves, or she cries like a little baby. She's actually, you know, she's pretty awful. Well, that's why she has so many friend groups, because she can only keep it up for so long, and then she moves on to the next. Yeah, for sure. My family is the same way. Like we call you out right away. Like, you know, you want to act like a fool, move it along. What's up, Gigi? Yeah, her mom encourages it because she benefits from it. Um, how long were we married? We were married like 3 years, but we didn't divorce till like a year and a half after we separated. So I don't know. How would you guys answer that question? My family is happy that I'm getting the word out about her. Yeah, she has to be. She is exhausted. I mean, she's exhausted. That's why she has to allegedly do the rugs. Yeah, she can't. Like, she just. I mean, she can't be off her phone. Well, that's the real answer, right, Maple? For sure. Hey, what's up, Campbell? It's a good outlet. I mean, like I said, if you go to the internet for, um, for I won't say justice or for validation, like you're gonna be more lost, and that's where she's at right now. She's only online to get validation, and that's a pretty lonely place. Did she have anything to do with the eviction? Um, Not that I can trace back to, but I do feel that I don't know. I do feel that she has something going on with it. I think she does too. I think she likes to. How her mind works is the internet's forever when it's something that she feels like can benefit a victim of. Yeah, but when um, but when it doesn't benefit her, she forgets it's not forever. Which eviction? Yeah, exactly. Her new boyfriend, he's a little, but yeah, he hates her, and I think they just kind of use each other. I think he uses her for looking straight, and I think she's using him for a place to live. Well, that's the problem with her. Is she lies, and then when you catch her in a lie, she lies some more. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's kind of a lot of evictions. Did she delete them all? I don't know. I blocked her, so. Yeah, I mean, she ruins everyone's life. If you know her in real life, um, you will. Your life will get ruined. Yeah, her dad actually lives in the area now. Hey, what's up? Unordained. No, it makes sense. I appreciate you saying that. Aisha. I think I said that right. But yeah, I mean it's tough, especially like I didn't really. I mean, I have my page for a while, but I've actually never really have shared it like this. How does she survive to live now? Rugs. Did I see her most recent one? The one where she was in the airport? I did. Yeah, I did. I know, I do that. Well, that's the problem. Is I don't think she thinks there is a problem. I don't think she thinks there's a problem. So that's why I don't think she's in any type of facility. Thank you for the bubblegum. She claimed that she was going to some rehab place. I do agree with that, Alicia. Alyssa, sorry, I got all these names. Alyssa, I do think that she never thought I would tell the story. Have we confirmed it? Yes, it's been confirmed, but I think she goes on private. The bubblegum gift threw me all the way off. It threw me off for a second. Her day-to-day life right now, she's scamming somebody. So right now, there is somebody being scammed. And it might be somebody who doesn't get scammed. She makes a living off of rugs. No, I'm just saying that's how she gets out of bed in the morning. I don't think thank you for the gift. I just don't think she has, like, that's probably the only way she can function. No, she's never been medicated for anything. Hey, what's up, Melissa? No, she's got the pass. Mama Knott gave her the pass for cancer, and she rode that off into the sunset. How does she not end up in jail? Well, I've talked about this in the past, but basically, police don't think you can commit crimes on your spouse. Yeah, Mama Knott basically said it was to get rid of me or leave me. I don't know, something along those lines. Oh yeah, that Todd video saying he wasn't scammed made me believe more and more that he was scammed. I already know he was, but the Todd story is coming up in next season. So this was actually the season finale of this season. So tomorrow's episode will be season 7, episode 1. It's so believable. Yeah, it is. Next season, yeah. Tonight was the season finale. The season finale was the equipment story. What about Mr. Khan? He passed away. Oh yeah, he needed to have the damn newspaper. Yeah, she's not doing well. I've said this for a while now, but she is the worst that I have seen her. Thank you for the gift. I'm glad I don't know her. I don't want to know her. I'm glad my daughters don't know her. I'm glad my daughters know her a different, like, what they remember, you know. I don't know. That's a good question about Mr. Gone. Podcast. What about the podcast? Is it lagging for everyone else? Is it lagging for anyone? She is a danger to everybody, yes. On and off for you, angry? Not lagging. Mr. Khan was a real person. Everybody is a real person, except for Lauren. Are we talking about my ex? Oh, we're talking about a con artist. Yeah, baby. Update on M. She's homeless. Had to move back in with her parents. Hey, what's up, Angie? Yeah, I mean, if you believe her last video, that's where she wants you to think that she is. But I know Lion Lizzie. Things are never what they seem. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is sad that she doesn't want to be around them. But it's actually for the best. Is Lauren real? No, Lauren is not real. Yeah, I mean, I'm an influencer now. Thanks to you guys. I appreciate all the support, all the likes on the videos, all the reposts. Send them to people. Send them to me if you want to send them to anyone. Uncle Tony, yeah, Lauren and Uncle Tony are not real. Aaron was fake her out, yeah. Ray Finkel is Einhorn. I love that. Never too long, yes. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Lauren is actually, yeah. Did you do the CC podcast? No, I have not, no. She said that she was on her way to one. Like she had to leave she had to leave Tampa to go to a rehab center. Like, come on. Like, hopefully people aren't that stupid. Has they asked me to stop? No, they have not. You're happy CC is on this? Is she good? I don't know her. So she's not in rehab now. Yeah, no insurance. I actually thought Rachel was gonna be Lauren. Yeah, she actually didn't meet Rachel until May. It's like her next birthday. So like right now we're basically in December. Hey, what's up, Kim? We're in December, so she meets Rachel in May. So she hasn't even met Rachel yet. What was the point of it, Alexa? That's a good question. I think that I've come up with two theories. The point of it, I think, was a distraction for something else. But I also think that I don't know. I mean, I think it was a distraction for something. Hey, what's up, Courtney? Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I told her I will. I'm not ready yet, but I will probably do an interview at some point. Aaron is in here right now. Aaron is not friends with her right now anymore. Hell no. Yeah, she is definitely not friends with her anymore. To avoid the truth, right? For sure. The mental gymnastics is insane. So if not rehab, where is she at? I think sources say she's at a rave or a festival, whatever you want to say. We'll get to that. She didn't necessarily there. Another Friday talking about a con artist. Yes, that's correct. No, Erin's in here. There is none. She was there last weekend. Yeah, she went to one last weekend, and there's one in California that she is at. That's why she had to fly somewhere. There's rehab for scam artists. Yeah, it's called prison. Yeah, out of state rehab. Did she ever scam Aaron? Yes, she did scam Aaron. She scammed Aaron. She made Aaron homeless and her roommate homeless. Oh, she definitely worried Nicole, for sure. You need Aaron T. Aaron went live, like, was that last week, Aaron? I don't know. I don't know if you want me to call you your real name. I mean, you're in here under your real name, so I guess I can. Who hasn't she scammed? Everybody. There's nobody. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Courtney is in here, and that's Aaron. Do you post that live on YouTube? I have not yet, but I will be. Hey, what's up, Michelle? On the new season, yeah. I don't know if I'm still friends with her. Nice. Way to go, Nicole. Yeah, Jerry, have at it. Yeah. I think you should, Jerry. I think you should ask her out. Report back. Let us know how it goes. Yeah, but she doesn't want to make. She didn't want to make it on it. The problem with her is like she doesn't want to make an honest living. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Is her friend she never scammed? No, I did. I'm pretty sure. Like I always didn't think she would scam Rachel, but I don't know. She scammed Courtney. She's scammed. I mean, I'm just trying to think of anyone in her life. Probably not her mom. She actually scams for her mom. Did she date a financial investor? No. You want to join? Okay. You're ready for that.
What?
I think that was fast. I like clicked the button and you're ready.
Oh yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, should I join? I just woke up, so I'm like awake now.
Oh my god.
Well, I was tired.
Where did you go out?
No, my kids just went to bed like around 8. So I was like, I'm going to bed. And then I just woke up.
Yeah. This is Aaron in the story.
Hi, everyone. I'm the Aaron.
Yes, this is Aaron.
We were the ones that we raved.
Cupcakes.
Did you say
the chat? Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said I enjoyed cupcakes.
Jerry was saying he enjoys cupcakes.
I know, as long as they're not poisoned, you know.
Yeah, with her anymore, you don't know.
I know. So wait, so I saw some comment, I don't know, there's T-pages of her saying that she was going to a rehab, but she found one that you can bring your phone to. If I'm going to go to a rehab, I'm going to completely disassociate from social media and like personally leave my phone so I can get better.
Especially if that's part of her problem is social media. So yes, and not only that, I mean, Florida has some of the top treatments. Like she wouldn't need to travel.
No. So, but a rave, like
yeah. So she's at a rave, and I mean, which is like crazy because she went to one last weekend, and now
ultra
no kids last weekend.
I thought she doesn't have any of them.
Well, that's the thing is she doesn't, and she's not doing anything because she deep down doesn't. For a liability for her, like she doesn't want to have kids.
You have to want your kids back. Like you have to do it. You have to make it work.
Yeah, your 400,000 followers on TikTok, can't want it for you. She has to want it, and she doesn't.
Which it's like sad because
they're great. They're all.
She used to be so involved in their lives, and then, the money got the best of her, and she just dipped on them.
Yeah, I do think that she had to make a choice a long time ago. And, her choice was the money and her mom. It's
been a while now. Since what? 2021.
Well, yeah. And
that she started.
Well, you're right. It's technically coming up. It'll be at the end of the month in the series.
Yes. Yeah.
So it is at the end of 21.
You're on 2021 right now.
Yeah, but she does technically leave end of 21. So you're not wrong. I always just say 22 because it's like around New Year's, so it just math-wise, but it is technically 2021.
I know the stories are funny though. I'm in a lot of them.
Yeah, well, you're about to get into a lot more of them.
Why? What's coming? Oh God. The party days were.
Yeah, kind of.
But see, I would go out, and my kids wouldn't be. They'd be with their dad, like I would do.
Yeah, well, you were still a parent. You would be like a normal parent that splits. Like you would go out when you had the time, and then you were a parent when you weren't. She just never stopped being, stopped partying.
Well, that's because the nanny.
Correct.
Did everything, absolutely everything.
Yeah, I will say you'll probably get mentioned in when she called the police on me story,
Oh yeah.
because you were there.
Yep.
And then the Valentine's Day when you came over to watch the other ones. Was that Valentine's Day or the day after?
I think it was the day after.
It was like around there. I'd look at the dates. And then after that, I mean, it's not really much about like
Oh God. Do you see
what.
who's in the chat?
No, who's in there? I haven't looked. Who's in there?
Cody.
Oh, Cody's in there.
Oh, hello.
Cody's gonna be in a couple stories coming up. Actually,
I know he was already in some.
so actually, the coffee shop story is still to come. That will be probably the season finale of this season.
See, the coffee shop. I just remember.
Don't give any spoilers.
No, this is like driving like around, like you already said, the plans. Like going around and we would get the plans for this, or we'd go to, like, that's why she made me quit my job, because I want you to be my personal assistant and I want you to come tag along with me. I want you to be my puppy dog, pretty much. You have to do as I say when I say it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's what she said. Like, I literally have to run around her. I have to do everything.
That's what she wants,
Well, no, and I wasn't I wasn't allowed to have a life outside of that. So I had to.
She's a controlling person.
Well, yeah, and I was manipulated. I would just follow her orders, like she was my boss. She was paying me to work with her, pretty much.
Because she paid for your stuff, right?
She paid. Well, yeah, the apartment. But then, like I said, if I went out with my friends that didn't include her, it was like, I'm not paying your rent anymore.
Like she's like your sugar daddy. She's like, I'm cutting. What's up, buddy?
Holy shit.
Like, I'm cutting you off. You're going out with your friends. No more apartment.
No, and that's why Ashley became, well, we're not going to say that.
Yeah, I have a question.
But there's reasons why I got, a roommate, because you need help just in case. You got to have backup. You have kids that live there. You have to do the right thing. But I was like, why did we spend all this time on the coffee shop? Why?
Well, she did this with Sam. Like, Sam told me she made him not get a job. Basically, she wanted him around whenever. So basically, she paid him. Like, she's paying him to be her boyfriend.
It's like you're paying to be someone's friend.
Yeah.
Like, I would be your friend without money, because I was there before there was money. I've been there for a long time before money got involved. She would just like throw it at me, like, here you go, here's money, here, just.
It's because she doesn't understand money. She really doesn't truly get how money works.
No, especially when you spend that much within so many.
Right, yeah, she has no thing. Did she ever talk to you about Rebecca Minkoff?
Who the heck is that?
So this is part of the coffee shop story. So she started telling me when you guys are going out, this will be some stories coming up soon. Hold on one second. So coming up soon, when she's still diving into the coffee shop stuff, she was telling me that she was meeting with Rebecca Minkoff. And I like literally laughed. I mean, this is what she tells me. But,
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, she wants me to go to New York and do a purse launch. I'll have to
Oh my God, this was was she like supposedly modeling for someone?
something.
Or that was another story.
Maybe, yeah.
Modeling someone's clothes or something.
Yeah, this is
In New York.
This is so the owner of the coffee shop, or not, the owner of the building was a Minkoff. It was like the brother.
Okay.
So that was her connection. She was like, the owner of the coffee, or like you said, owner of the building, whatever Minkoff he was, he's like, his sister is Rebecca, and she's a purse designer, and she's gonna design a purse to launch for the coffee shop. So that's why she had to go out and do all these meetings to do all this stuff. And
I just don't understand, like, why do you put all this effort, like the amount of time and effort that we put into this coffee shop, like, for what? Why did we go out of our way to do all these things, spend all this money for you just to not open it? Like, that would have been honestly, like if she would have actually opened it, like I feel like she would have been like set, you know, like
I don't know. There's just so much work that has to go into it. This is why I was never a support of it. Like,
yeah, well, no, and she didn't want to put any
no.
like I feel like it was just like a scam. Like I'm just gonna open this up and get these loans, and that's
No.
it.
I do believe that yeah. I mean, without giving too many spoilers.
Oh, did I ruin it?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you're in a few more like stuff, but not necessarily anything negative. Because I mean, like, I don't think there was anything negative with you. I mean, like you said, you're going out, but you weren't like ditching your kids to do it.
No. And then
Like,
sometimes I'd be watching her
all of
kids
them. Yeah.
at my house, like at my other apartment, and they would be
Well,
there with me,
right. And that's
which I
really,
loved them like my own, you know. If
well,
she needed me to watch them, you know, I did.
right.
It,
And
it
then whenever, I filed for divorce, like I said, like, it was like around Valentine's Day where she didn't want to watch any of the kids and she had you come watch them so she could go out with her boyfriend.
Well, yeah, that's someone said, "What's the final straw to the end of y'all's friendship?" So I'm not gonna spoil her. Am
No,
I?
if
Is
you
that?
want to, I mean, you can.
I'm not gonna say too much. Like, well, no.
Because I'm kind of curious which one it was. I have an idea.
It was.
The
I was
Enterprise.
living in the apartment.
Was it the Enterprise though?
No, well,
Oh,
no, it wasn't even that yet. It was. It's about the roommate, like what she told me. Am I allowed to say that now, or
yeah, you can. I haven't given her a name yet, but you can just
okay,
you can say roommate for now.
okay, roommate, okay. The roommate was living with me. We both paid rent, and she basically was working for Liz. She made her quit her job to become a full-time nanny for Liz, and she was doing that, and then all of a sudden, I basically asked my roommate, you know, where's your rent money? And she just kept giving me the runaway around, like, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. And I'm like, okay, you know, you're working for Liz. You know, she pays you, I don't know, $1,000 a week. I don't know exactly what she got.
I don't even know what she was making.
I think it was like $1,200 a week or something.
1,200
You
a
know,
week.
obviously, like, oh, you're going to give me $1,200 a week? Like, of course she's going to quit her job.
I could have quit my job and stayed home for that.
Well, no, exactly. But mind you, like roommate was with these kids from morning,
Yeah.
to the next morning, like continuously, like
Oh yeah.
all 24/7 pretty much.
Oh yeah, she was there and like all the time.
All the time. And so once I asked her, I was like, what's going on? Well, it became like, I think it was almost a month she hasn't paid. And then I think she wanted to like tell me. So she comes out and tells me and says, I need to talk to you. And I was like, okay, what's going on? And she showed me all the messages between her and Liz. And Liz kept giving her the runaway around. I'm going to pay you. Don't tell Courtney about this. Well, she ended up not paying her for, I think it was 6 weeks of no pay. And she was like, I'm not doing this anymore because, you know, she has not just rent to pay, you know, she has other bills on herself to pay.
Yeah.
Like for herself, her phone, or whatever else she needs.
She helped her move too.
No, I know.
That's what's crazy. Like,
and then
what?
she just it told me all that. And that's when I like asked her, I was like, what the heck is going on? Why have you not paid her? Like, she's worked for you for how long? And now 6 weeks with no pay. And then that's when I messaged you. And then I got all the details of everything she's done because I was blindsided. I was her best friend. I was manipulated.
She had you block me.
Well, no, because I didn't want to, you know, disrespect her as a friend and go and talk to her, you know, you or anyone, because she was telling me you guys are broken up, all these different stories or whatever. So I asked, you know, and then when you call her out, it's, you're a piece of crap. Like, I don't like all the things I've done for you, and you're going to, like, I didn't ask you to give me all this money. Like, you wanted to help me. I didn't say you had to give me money to help me. Like, you offered it and I quit my job. Right. But I ended up working again.
Like you said, she wants you around. So that, you know, she.
Well, yeah, exactly. But she always threw that in my face. She's like, I helped you with money. I helped you do this. And I'm like, but that doesn't give you a right to lie and, make me lose my apartment and make me, I have children living here and your kids are here too. Like,
Yeah.
and that's when I was like, I think that's when we stopped. She blocked me on everything.
Yeah, because I remember when you reached out, I finally was like, hey, I've been trying to reach you and like let you know what's going on.
Yeah, because I didn't know anything that was going on. I had no clue. I had no idea where this money was coming from. Not one idea.
Yeah, and then I said, like with your roommate, I asked her one day, I was like, are you getting paid? And she told me, she goes, yes, I'm getting paid. And I said, well,
yeah, because she
shock.
told her don't say anything. So I'm guessing, she went broke. I mean, well, you already said about her getting the Range Rover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she went broke. I don't think you're in that part yet.
No, that's in March.
Okay. Yeah, that's a god, man. There's so much shit that's happened.
There is. That's
in so many days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, the amount of people that say a Netflix documentary, I've been watching documentaries and I'm like, we can literally be on this.
Oh yeah, it would be
like, it's a crazy ass story.
It never didn't Liz buy them a bug infested couch? Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
That's embarrassing to say, but yes, my apartment did have that, and she knew about it, and because I'm technically, I had another job obviously because I backed myself up and started working again, but when her kids are basically living at my house, you would think, and you telling me you're going to pay for these people to come. I mean, it was $1,200.
And when you say kids, it was only her older two.
Oh yeah, not your two.
Yeah.
Just them. But like, she saw them getting bit up, and she's like, I'm going to pay for them to come out and do something, but they continue to stay there and continue to get bit up. So I ended up getting a good job, and I took my first 2 paychecks and I paid it off. I got the people to come out and fix it.
And meanwhile, she's staying in a 1-1 with.
I don't know if you've put him in the story yet.
I haven't, but we're trying to come up with names. I think Doug or Brad.
I mean, we already discussed the Enterprise situation with.
Yeah, the Enterprise situation. Yeah, that will come up. And then, there's
I could have went to jail.
I know. And not only that,
which it wasn't even me. I didn't even do anything.
I know.
I mean, I did stupidly signing a car over. Never do that. Anyone don't ever do that.
Car to your best friend who is a sociopath, and we'll give it to anybody.
Well, yeah, and it was technically supposed to be for her. Like,
she told. I think I don't know if you knew that. I think I've told you that now, but
yeah,
she asked me first, and I was just like, oh hell no! Like, I already.
I didn't know that she was asking for.
Well, when she didn't tell me when she got the car, I was like, how'd you get this? And she didn't even tell me you. She told me someone else. I think she said Jamie.
Yeah, I was like, and I did it because once again, like, if I don't do something for her, I don't want to hear the backlash on it.
Oh yeah, she'll threaten to ruin your life, and all the, like, it's just insane, like how she acts like a little baby.
Well, yeah, I feel like I was a good friend to her. I was a really good friend.
What about the hotel?
What? I mean, we went how many times to, what's the hotel name? JW.
Right, but what was the last time? Didn't she make you pay? Like, not make you, but like she tricked you, right?
Oh yeah, they charged my card.
Because she asked me to pay for that hotel.
Yeah, no, they charged me.
Hell no.
That's right. I forgot about that. That was like, I had this bank for a while. Like, it was my favorite bank. I've always like good standard. So I don't know where she got my card info from. I think it was from, I don't know where. Or maybe she said, oh, I think we maybe put it on hold. And that's right. And she was supposed to put the money into my account. Well, they deducted it, and I went negative. I think it was like negative $1,200. I didn't have money to pay back, so they shut my bank down.
And not only that, like this, how gluttonous she is. I saw the receipt and I had the receipt for it. You think if you're like gonna have your friend like pay for this, like knowing that but she ordered room service. She ordered like $200 of room service.
Oh yeah, no. The amount of times we were at that hotel
Mm-hmm.
for one, like, and that was like what? I think the cheapest one there was like a $600 room. Not
yeah.
even like with the fees. But the
Yeah.
one
Oh, plus parking.
Oh no, yeah. Every time we put our cars there, and it was expensive. And then the other ones we stayed in with like the window view with a huge bathroom, that was like almost $1,000.
Yep. That was the one she was in for Mother's Day when she literally, I'll never forget that, but R was crying and she literally looked at her and just got in the car and left R just crying on Mother's Day. I was just like, this person is the devil.
Yeah, I don't want to. I remember. This isn't. I'm not trying. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying there was like a situation where like, do you remember the hospital visit where you?
The one where she took the picture.
Yeah, where she literally like she was going through it.
So it's the one.
Like she felt like she was gonna harm herself, and I have nothing against mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need help, go.
So it's the
I
one,
went with her.
It's the one where you took a picture from behind, right?
Yeah, I took a picture of her laying in the hospital bed because she had told me she had taken stuff, and I was like, no, like, and I had to carry her into the hospital. My heart was torn. Like, I didn't know what the heck was going on. I was crying because my best friend is currently can't even walk into a hospital room and puking. Well, I don't know if she was puking, but she was just not there. Her eyes were like, and then as soon as she got to talk to the person she needed to talk to, just like this, snap of a finger, she's just fine.
Was that the dentist at the time or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it was the dentist. Yeah.
Because the things he was doing to her.
What was he doing to her?
Like, I think they were arguing about something. I don't know what they were arguing about, but I think it was like a way to get his attention. Like, I'm in the hospital. Like.
So I knew that. I think, and she did that with a Tampa Bay guide. I shouldn't have said his name, but she did that with him, and then. So going back to that picture, so I don't know if you saw one of her pictures where she said she was in the hospital from abuse for me, and she did like a montage. She put that picture in there with a shadow on it.
So the only thing I have to say about the whole pictures and stuff is I was with her every day, okay? And when she had sent me the picture of her bruise that you supposedly caused, I think it was the one she showed on her TikToks. I saw her and like there was no bruises on her.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think, like, I mean, because there is people out there that go through and get beat, by these men. So it's like, if you really didn't get hurt, because you can ruin someone's life. Like, you could get your license taken away. Even if I hated you, I'm not going to lie and say you hit me. Because
it can ruin lives.
Like that's saying like, oh, you sexually harassed me, you sexually assaulted me, you did all these things. Like a lot of people go for women and you're done. Like
that's what she tried to do online, obviously, and even in real life too, by showing people that.
Is this Aaron? Yeah, I'm Aaron. Hello.
But you're right. She would manipulate whatever guy she was with. I knew they were going through a rough patch because. Sure enough, she'd be in the hospital, and I'm like, who is she trying to manipulate?
Well, yeah, and she did a lot. Like, she goes above and beyond, but, like, it's not in a healthy way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't need to go spend all your money on someone to make them want you. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, either they want you for, like, who you are or not at all. Like, and she would just... The amount of money, that she spent on, him. And she did a lot. But you don't need to do that for him to love you.
Well, that's because that's the only thing she knows.
Like she wants love so bad. I understand, but like
Yeah.
there's right ways and wrong ways to go
Well, it's
about it.
unhealthy. Like you said, it's an unhealthy, and that's not a love you really want, anyways.
No.
That's why when people are like, "I want her back," it's like, no, I've had her love. Like it's, I mean, it wasn't real, but it's not. It's not good.
Didn't Aaron introduce you to her?
Yes, yes, she did.
Yeah. That was
Thank you for that.
it was really funny though. I'll tell them the story because
I have my girls, so I'll
it
take
was it was hilarious because I was working for you
it.
and you popped up because your phone number was in my in my phone because you were my boss, so if I needed to get a hold or whatever. So when you have someone's number in your phone, you pop up on Snapchat, like on, oh, you add. So I told her about it and I was like, oh, look, my boss, he's right here on Snap. And she sent you a snap and she's like, and you're like, who's this? And then you guys just, there you go. This is how
Started talking after that, yeah. And then 6, 7 years later, my life's been ruined.
Yeah.
No, I have my daughters. I have my daughters, so
No, yeah,
it worked
that's,
out somehow.
I hope though, for the sake of her, like, and her kids and your kids, like, I hope she gets help. Like,
For
I
sure.
don't, like, I hope she, like, everyone needs their mom in their life. And I'm not going to say she was a horrible mom all along, because she wasn't. I remember her used to cooking dinner and she used to be like that wife, and then it just completely blew up.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen her not want to be around our kids like this. Like, this is, I don't know how long it's been since she's even seen them. It's just,
Yeah.
it's sad.
It's going on a year for my girls, and
God.
it's like 60 or almost. Because we're in April now. It's almost 90 days with the other ones.
But she doesn't even go over there and see them. Like, like, they have school, they have,
From what I understand, it's been 3 times in 90 days.
and she has a vehicle, correct?
I don't. I think it's Pinky Out guy.
Oh, that car.
Yeah.
His car.
Yeah.
What about the car she was posting with, like, the red, is it red seats?
I think it has red seats. Yeah.
Oh, that's not hers?
No. And she has no license, so she really shouldn't be driving.
I did not know that. She didn't have a license.
Yeah, she's about to get served for contempt for $25,000 in child support. So
Oh my God.
I've been trying to hold this in, but I'm
But like, if you think about it, like from TikTok, like point of view, like you say, like, you did have all this money. So like, why not spend it to either get the mental health you need, like help you need, or get a lawyer and actually do what you're going to say you're going to do?
yeah. I just think she doesn't think she has a problem, and I think that's the scary part.
Well, she needs, at this point, she needs Jesus.
Yeah, she found Jesus last year, and
Oh, I forgot. Didn't she get baptized?
yeah, the fake baptism. I won't say fake because she did, but when I was like, when she told me about that last year, because she was talking to me, she came to my office 2 weeks before she got baptized, crying, begging, all this stuff, and then whatever. And then when it came time for that baptism, I was like, do you want the girls to be there? And as soon as she said no, I was like, this is not real. Like, it's for somebody else. It's for something. 'Cause
Yeah,
like, kids there.
I don't know. I really, really hope she fixes, but like a guy, I feel like has her just like, she doesn't care. Like if
It's
she's in
weird.
love, she'll put that person first
But she's not
above
even
any.
like, but she doesn't really love. I don't think she.
No, I
Needs
don't think
to
she's
love.
capable of,
She's not.
love. I think it's just like
But
her
you're
being
right.
like,
And
I
there's
don't even
something
know how
weird
to.
about men and the feeling like tricking them or feeling accepted. I don't know what it is, but she is obsessed with whatever that feeling is. It's weird.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's unhealthy.
I mean, she's, I guess, gonna live her life up this weekend. I guess we'll see.
We shall see.
Someone's gonna catch her out if she does go out.
Yeah. I mean, if she was somewhere where she was supposed to be, I guess she'd post about it. The fact that she's not posting, you know.
That's the thing. She believes her lies. Yes, she does. She there's no reason for her, like the attorneys and stuff, like you said, why? For what? To gain, like she wasn't gaining anything out of it. It's not like she was winning money out of this.
Right.
I mean, she would have if she would have actually got a lawyer. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, why even input yourself into a situation that you have no control over and you're not going to do anything about it?
Correct.
Why would you do it?
Well, that's the whole thing is like, you know, like you said, it's just like she could, with all the coffee shop situation, like if she would have just done something productive.
You know, with all the money she had, like,
I do.
on wanting to get away, she could have bought a house.
Oh, yeah.
She could have, you know, done, I mean, obviously don't scam people. But what I'm saying is she spent it on the wrong things. Like, no house, sports cars, and
Concerts and.
oh, we went. I've never been to Burns Steakhouse as many times as we did. Like, I think we lived there. Like, but that anytime we'd go out to eat, it had to be the highest class restaurant. Like, girl, take me to Chili's. Like, I don't care.
Give me that 2-for-1.
No, but we were. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, we went everywhere. I don't think. Nope. I think that's in January. The island.
No, that was
Did you already? I thought that was in January.
it's actually when I filed.
When we went to the islands.
Yeah, it might be. I have to look at the timeline on that, but it was January or early February. But that's actually when I tell the story, a little spoiler alert, when you guys were at that island, that's when I hired my divorce attorney.
Oh, okay. So not okay. Which
So
that was the most pointless trip of my life.
Oh yeah, you should actually share that. That whole trip thing was insane because of the dentist. Like she could not be away from him for 12 hours.
We went, yeah, I mean, that was, I think it was I don't know how long the flight was, but we get there and I guess her mom is the one that I think like picked what island to go to. Cause there's like 2 islands on the Virgin Islands. Like,
yeah, St. John's and St. Thomas.
Yeah. And one of them is like with the city or whatever it's called.
St. Thomas is perfect. St. John's, you have to take like a boat over.
Yeah. We stayed on the other one and we stayed in this huge house, like freaking mansion. And we did nothing, I think, the first day. We all just kind of sat there and like, you know, enjoyed the view, whatever, which it was nice. It was pretty. And I think we went on some boat the second day. And then she said she had the COVID. So we...
Girls had COVID, like, I mean, say 2020. But...
Yeah, so we had to leave. And she was telling me like, do you want to come with me? And I was like, I'm like, you paid for this trip. Like, and you're my best friend. If you're leaving, I'm leaving.
Right,
like I'm not going to take advantage of this. Like, I'm going to go home too. And that was the worst experience getting home.
Yeah, you were there for like 24 hours.
Oh my God, we got stuck. And then we got stuck in Puerto Rico. It was horrible.
Well, she told me she missed the girls and was coming home to them. And
did she even come? I think we separated.
No, she went to the dentist's house and I didn't see her.
Well, she technically, I remember, this is bad to say on your, like I felt bad because like, and I think someone was with us and I don't remember who told her and was like, you should not be on FaceTime with like you showing her this apartment as her own.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I remember her being on FaceTime and showing her and be like, this is my apartment. This is mine. And literally, it wasn't hers. And I'm like, this is why you, like, you kept, you know, you kind of still were like, what the hell's going on? Like, because
Well,
I was told she doesn't care about you. You're the one
right.
that kept blowing her, but then you showed me the messages to where, she was saying, like, I love you still. I want to be with you. I'll fix
Mhm.
myself. But meanwhile, I didn't know that. So I'm thinking you're like the wild one over here, like, just leave her alone. But then I see all these texts like, you're the one dragging it on. You're not letting it go.
Right, because well, I mean, she's a psychopath.
My laugh.
But you're right, though, and that's the thing. I think it was Tiffany was there.
Cody, shush your mouth right now. We're not speaking about that.
What was it, Tiffany? I think it was Tiffany.
It was Tiffany, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, Tiffany. I remember her. What happened to her?
I would love to know what happened to Tiffany, but I think something happened.
I stopped. Jess was very. I don't think I was supposed to say her. Well, no one knows who Jess is. But she did not like. They were like. She did not like me at all. It was like.
Because of her. She does
Yes,
that.
because I found out she was talking crap about me to her, and she would talk crap about Jess to me.
Yeah.
So she never wanted like all her friends to be close. Like I would want us to have a good friend group. I have friends. So
And
like,
she did this with Adina and you.
oh my God. And Adina is, I mean, still my best friend. I was just in her wedding party. And she literally made us go against each other. Like completely. Like it was the worst experience of my life. Like never did I think, I mean, me and Adina are great now, obviously, and I don't know if Adina wants me to tell her story, but I mean, I could. I don't think she'd
Well,
care.
talk to her first if you want. You can come back on.
Yeah, we'll leave that for another day.
Just clear it with her. But yeah, but that's what she does though. She gets it to be where you guys don't like each other. You don't know why, but it's like, and therefore you don't talk and compare notes. But she was probably doing this a lot of the same stuff to we won't say her name, but
Yeah, and I've tried to introduce her to like my group of friends, like, and it's like she couldn't be happy with like a group of people. Like she did not want to be there. Like I remember we all went out and I think we went to McDenton's and she wanted to leave. So she left like within an hour. She just didn't want to be there anymore. So I was like, well, that's weird.
oh
That's
yeah, she wants to be kind of center of the attention, and she wants your attention to herself.
Well, yeah, and I remember I tried to give her like the benefit of the doubt after not being friends with her after the roommate thing blew up because I didn't talk to her. But then, I got pregnant and I had a baby and I was like, okay, I haven't talked to her, so I'd reached out, to see how she was doing. And I think we went to a concert and she completely bashed me to Adina and was like, I was reckless, I was wasted, I was such an embarrassment in front of her rich friends, the ones that had like, I don't know where, Tampa, those rich people she was hanging out with
Yeah,
at that one time with like Ric Flair and everyone.
is that why she?
That's when I cut it off completely. I was like, I was an idiot for thinking like you even changed one bit. Like I was trying to be there for you and you just completely bashed me to everyone. And I was like, I wasn't even the drunk one. I wasn't the one with bottles getting poured down my mouth.
Who was
Like
that?
you were. She was. We walked in and like they were already pouring like they had VIP. Whoever the rich people were. I forget his name.
The concert?
Fabio or something. Yeah, we went to the concert and then we went to this nightclub after.
Okay, nightclub you're talking about. Oh, okay.
And it was the creepiest thing. Everyone was like on drugs. Like it was actually creepy. I wanted to leave so bad.
Was she at that time?
No, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think she has done drugs.
Say rugs.
I don't know.
Just in case.
Huh?
Just say rugs.
Oh, my bad. Rugs. rugs. That's what I said, you know, the one you slip under your feet and step on, you know. But yes, I don't know.
No,
I've never
I
seen her.
agree. I've always
I
felt
don't see
like,
her substance, and she barely drank. Anytime we went out, she just wasn't sociable. Like she just didn't.
well, I've always said this because of all the lies and all the things that she has going on. She always had to be in control. So, like when you drink or do drugs, like you do lose control. This is why I think she's slipping up more and more. Is because I think she's drinking more. She's doing drugs, and this is where she's actually losing a lot of this stuff because I talked to Rachel about this actually when I first talked to Rachel. Rachel was like, "Oh yeah, I did notice. Like whenever we go out, like I would be like, I don't want to speak and say that for Rachel, but she's like, I would have a lot of drinks, and
Yeah.
I noticed like she had like one or none, and she's like pushing them on everybody else because
Yes, she would do that with me all the
everybody
time.
else to be messed up so she can play her mind games and be in control.
Well, no, I know. And now I'm like, I honestly like wonder because it was me, Tiffany, and her at this one bar. And I think it was in St. Pete. And I think they shut it down. I forget what it was called. You walk upstairs, like, to the club. And I forget. Whoever lives in St. Pete knows that club. And supposedly, oh, my bad. No. This was in Tampa. And they're known for drugging people, supposedly.
And Ybor?
No, in Tampa. Gosh, I forget the name of it. And there was no one in there. Like, we had gotten in there. We had went to this fancy, like, I don't know, bar. We had one glass of wine. We go into this next bar, and it was a club, but mind you, it's still early, so people don't show up yet. We go to get a shot, and a girl comes up and was like, hey, do you guys want to do shots? And you know me, if a girl asks me if I want to do a shot, I'm going to do a shot.
Yeah.
The last thing I remember is nothing. Like, I'm like,
was this December,
when we were drugged.
Was this December 18th with Tiffany?
Tiffany was there. It probably was, and we were drugged.
Yeah, I
have a video
that
of myself
story.
in the car.
I'm actually
over.
probably gonna share that story. Sort of. Not really though.
Well, yeah, no. I'm like, I would hope to God it wasn't her that.
But I know what you're talking about because I remember she sent me a video of Tiffany. You talking about Tiffany?
We both were drugged. She was the only one that wasn't drugged.
Li?
Huh?
You talking about Liz wasn't?
Yeah, Liz was not. She's the one who got us out of there.
She probably was the one that drugged y'all.
Oh gosh, stop. Fuck.
I mean, rugged you.
Rugged you. Yeah, rugged. Duh.
But yeah, I know exactly that night you're talking about because that was pretty messy.
Oh, that was. I don't know. I don't remember anything. That was really bad. Really bad. But like anything, anytime we go out, it's like my birthday. You already explained the story. On my birthday weekend.
Yeah, share that story. Share the whole story.
We went out to Orlando, and it was my birthday weekend. She wanted to do something for me, and so we went to Universal. And then we were supposed to stay in Orlando Saturday again to Sunday. And she was like, no, I have to leave and go home to my kids. Like, you're saying that she needs to go home now to her kids. So I was like, if you have to go home, like, we can all wake up in the morning Saturday and go home. So Friday night, we go to Universal. I know, Halloween Horror Nights. My bad. And we all were supposed to go out after. So me, and I'm not going to say who, were, down there waiting for her, and she never showed. Like, left us hanging at the club. Didn't show. Huh?
What did she do?
Went back to the hotel.
Oh.
By herself. Literally, and just, I don't know what she did. Like, she just didn't want me to have someone there, maybe.
Willie wasn't there? I thought she was with a guy.
Not in Orlando. Was someone else there, a girl? No, I think it was just us three in Orlando. And then she's like, we got to go Saturday morning. So we all left. That's when, did she not come home?
I think she came home on Sunday.
What?
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
I was gonna say I knew something was off because then she buys me like I don't know how much it costs to get a table out of state. But it was for my birthday. She was like, "We'll just get you a table out of state and I'll throw you this huge thing." And mind you, I didn't ask her to buy me a table.
did
Like
she do
she
it? Did she
offered
do
it.
it?
Huh?
Did she do it?
She did it. But why would you do that?
Did
And
she
like,
come though, or didn't come?
no, she didn't come. She literally was texting me, was like, "I'm coming. I'm on my way." Oh, sorry. So I had no friends back then. She was my only friend. Like I had no one because I was with her all the time. So to leave me there alone with like 3 other people was like, it was sad. Like you couldn't even show up. You bought this for me. Why are you not here for me?
Yeah.
You just spent $1,000 or more on this table.
Apparently, for Mama Riles, she did the same. She bought. Well, she was there, but
I met her.
She's such a good person.
I met Mama Riles.
Yeah. What do you think of her?
That was the concert night.
I know it was.
And she was saying that I was belligerent drunk. She left me by myself at the concert. I couldn't find them for like an hour and a half. I didn't drink or nothing.
She was probably she's probably trying to ditch you because she was with all her bougie friends.
Well, no, and like they didn't want, because you have to think about it. I think the reason like and mind you, I knew everything already because this was after we fell off, after the roommate.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I say something from her past?
Well, that's what I always wondered, why she brought you back in, because she doesn't do that because she knows, like, about cancer, about these things. So like generally she doesn't bring people back in because she is worried about them saying stuff.
Well, no, and I think she also had reached out to me, because I had a baby. I have a house. I have all of my stuff together right now. Like I'm doing so well in life. So it's like, maybe you're reaching out to apologize. And, and she texted me. I have the text of her being like, "I'm so proud of you, Courtney. I'm so proud of like the person you're becoming," because I did go out after when, roommate was watching my kids also. And back then, and, when you get pregnant and you have a baby, like, and that happens to you and you hit rock bottom, I mean, you would think you'd hit rock bottom and you'd straighten your life out like I did.
Well, for sure. And I feel like, I mean, not that I don't believe it, but I feel like it was her way to maybe test you to see if she can cut her way back in and control you, like, I don't know.
Well, no. And that's why, and I was like, I remember us going to the beach, and I know you were there because you were on, or not there, you were on FaceTime with her, and you guys were still going back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Like her telling you, like, if you don't want to be with this man, why are you acting like it? Why are you leading it on?
Well, this is what I will get to my story.
Oh,
I mean, no. I mean, it's nothing major, but it's the whole point of this is, people are like, oh, I gave her every opportunity to be in the girls' lives. And every time.
I know. You've always asked to come over, come see them.
Right. And every time, she was supposed to see them, she's on a boat. She's at Topgolf. She's at a Lightning game. She's at a Bucks. She's at the beach. Like, whatever. She did everything but want to spend time with them. And, I guess for me, it wasn't that I was ever trying to, like, talk to her again. For me, I had to document what she was doing instead of being with her kids.
Well, yeah, and I mean, like I said, money, she wanted to travel the world and do all these things, but, you have a responsibility to take. And you got, like I said, if you hit rock bottom, you think that person would change and, be there for your kids. Your kids are only little ones.
I know. She's missing all of it.
That's why I had to cut her out of my life completely because, like,
it's the only way your life gets better is cutting her out.
Well, no, and all the things that I've went through with my apartment's gone, my car, and I lost completely everything. I was literally in an apartment with absolutely nothing in it because she took my furniture away. Like my kids were on floors for a little bit. That's sad.
I know.
And then became homeless pretty much.
She does not care. In your car too. I mean, your car.
Well, yeah, because she told me she paid for my car payment and she didn't, and my car gets repoed.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't pay it, you should have told me. I would have figured it out. But that's the thing, she doesn't tell you, and then it's
No.
too late and it's gone.
She shows you a receipt and tells you everything's good, and
Like the Enterprise, she told me she paid it, and I let the situation go until I was getting sued from them
I know.
because of damage. I was like,
I know that guy
why?
can't keep a car on the road. If you look at his car record, like I don't know, he might not even be. He might be out of line with his driving.
What, Tampa? The
Yeah,
one that stole the rental?
Mm-hmm.
He did that out of spite because
They didn't get the quintesses.
I think he found out stuff about her and he was doing it out of spite.
I messaged him.
Yeah, that's why. And he was like, screw you. And lying to her the whole time. And we chased this car around all day trying to find it.
Talk about a waste of damn time.
Well, yeah, because they were literally calling the cops on me for a stolen vehicle.
I know.
So I'm like, you better find this freaking vehicle right now.
It was in a garage or something. Where was it?
No, he chased us to the garage. He was working. He said the car was in the garage. So we drive all the way to the garage. It's not there. Oh, it's here. We drive all the way to this place. It's not there. And then he finally, like, almost at the end of the day, it was across the street from his work in the parking lot because he was using it for work because his car was totaled.
It was totaled because he can't drive.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm literally going to go to jail if someone doesn't get this car back. Because at that point, I think that's when I had told the police, like, I was like, we're calling them.
Right.
I called the police and told them, like, this car is stolen.
Yeah. No, and it was. I mean, they refused to do that.
Exactly. And then that's when he finally, I was like, you better tell him I just called the cops. And that's when he finally told us it's across the street.
That happened to me one time. This girl I was seeing, she had my car and wouldn't give back, and I called the police. And then I ended up with a temporary restraining order.
Oh my God. I've seen someone, what's the girl you were with before you met Liz? What was her?
Which one?
Love how you say that.
I know. You're talking about...
No, the one you were like in a relationship with when I got hired.
Oh, yeah.
I saw one of her friends comment on the thing and was like, oh God.
Yeah, I saw that too. Do you want to hear a crazy story?
Oh God, what?
Actually, no, I won't share that right now.
Wait, who's in the comments?
I thought you were talking
Liz
about...
is in here?
I don't think so.
Is Liz in here?
I mean, she's always in here, but she's not commenting, but she's watching.
He said, which one?
I thought you were talking about DB, but T, but T.
Oh, T. Oh, that's right. Okay.
I actually was...
Oh, the ex-girlfriend. Oh, no, she's not in here. Okay. I mean, I don't care if she is, but...
Yeah.
She threatened me. I think...
Did she?
When I commented on your live like 4 months ago.
Who? Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can scroll up and read the message. Are you allowed to like get out of TikTok or does it shut you out?
I don't know.
Oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I know what you're saying. But yeah, last time you were in the comments and then she
threatened me. She was like, she's like, I know about Adina or something and I have so much on you. And I'm like, at this point, just say whatever you need to say.
Exactly. At this point, like, get off your chest, girl. Like, go tell your lies.
I told her, I was like, I mean, if you want, I can give you my lawyer's name and you can tell him.
Yeah. For real, though. For real. Because she's a bully. She's just a bully.
Lizzie said in one of the comments, he chased an ex with a knife.
Yeah. So when we were before the judge, she, was fighting for her life in the courtroom, if you will. And so she knew she was lying about everything. And so as a last-ditch effort, she told the judge that I was chasing her with a knife. And the judge asked her, he goes, so what did you do? she's like, I called 911. And then he's like, what did they say? And she's like, they put me on hold. And
She,
and the
do you
judge,
know that they can pull up 911 records? Like, you don't
correct. I mean,
lie.
but as soon as like, can you imagine 911? What's your emergency? I'm getting chased with a knife. Can you please hold? Like, the judge and the bailiff like did everything they could not to laugh. Like, she lied, obviously. So I told Liz that story when we first started dating, and obviously when this went viral, she had to make up that she told the made up story like it happened, because she had to.
See, that's
But yeah, so that obviously that part never happened. She made that up in front of the judge, and the judge literally like after she said that, the judge was just like, "Yeah, this is dismissed."
crazy. See, I don't know. I've never seen you. I don't know. I've never seen you be violent ever. Like, even the amount of times that we would show up at your house, and obviously the kids were there, and you'd be like, are you gonna stay and spend time with your kids? Like, mine were with my children's father, and we would come there in the middle of the day, and I think someone else was there, and I'm like, she's like, do you want to watch your daughter and hang out with her? And she's like, no, we gotta leave.
Oh yeah.
But so, and then anytime you were there after work, or if you weren't at work that day or something, you're like, are you gonna like stay here? Nope. Okay, bye.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've never really seen you scream ever. I've heard you raise your voice maybe once or twice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really just not that type of person. Like, I'm really, just not an angry. Not violent.
I think you, like, with the whole Chick-fil-A situation, I think when you said something like,
oh yeah,
like being like a smart ass, but with a smile on your face, that ticks her off.
Yes.
She's like, Biagio, I'm going to throw this at you now. You want to laugh?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the whole thing that's kind of how I am. I'm like sarcastic and a smart ass, but like, I don't really get angry or violent, but I think like that got under her skin and like made her mad.
Oh, well, I know, but the amount of times, I mean, you showed the text messages with her saying too, like, anytime you called her out, I'm getting a restraining order on you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
She told me on 4 months ago, she told me she was getting one on me because I need to keep my name out of her mouth. That's when I stopped. I was like, I'm not dealing with this petty drama. This is not worth it anymore. I'm not going to comment on nothing. And then I seen Rachel come out, and I was like, and then I seen another girl come out of that nonprofit thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Was that like a website?
Yeah, she created a website to take people's money.
But it wasn't actually for domestic violence.
No, it was for her own.
Like, for her own money. Like, for her own self.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
See, that's wild.
Yeah. I mean,
people are helping you.
Well, that's the thing is that, for her, there are real DV victims and SA victims out there. And
I know.
Her lying about it, especially on such a public platform, it's sick. I mean, and it almost, I mean, I hate to even say that, but like, it was very close with my career. I mean, you can ruin careers over this.
No, I know, but this is the thing. Why would you want to do that when you're the one raising the children? You're going to take their home, their safe place away. Like,
that's what's crazy is that she knew she does not provide anything for them. Food, money, time, nothing. And it is really sick that she would go that far with the lies. But she,
Well, that's what I was saying, like the whole eviction you guys got when she was making up that email. Mm-hmm. Why? Like, you too, like, she literally just lost her home.
I know. That's why.
Why?
That's the whole point. It's just like, it's like, why would you put our, and I made good money. It wasn't like I couldn't have paid for that in a second.
No, I mean, she could have still went shopping and you still would have had money to pay rent.
For sure.
And back then, rent wasn't as high as it is now either.
Thank you. For sure. That's the whole thing is that I could have paid for it in a second, but I don't know. She just has she's just not well. She's very unwell.
Like, that's the only thing I didn't understand why she went out of her way to make. Like, I would be stressed as hell
Yeah.
to have to keep up with it, you know?
Oh yeah.
And she was getting angry, you know, and you called her out. And it's like, then why did you expect no one to ever find out ever?
Well, you're right, and that's the biggest thing is that, truthfully, I call her. You know, people all the time now in my videos were just like, "Well, why didn't you call her out? Why didn't you do this?" I learned over time, like, there's no point in calling her out.
He turns it just turns it into something it's completely not. Like, it makes it something completely different and manipulates the situation. And me, like, believing everything she's ever said, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna believe you. You know, you're my best friend, and she made it seem so real. And I'm telling you, whatever she does, she was a mass manipulator. She was good at what she did. You know, that's not a good thing, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
oh yeah, she's a professional liar.
Like, literally everything she said made sense to me at the time, and I was like, dang.
Yeah. Well, that exactly. Like, you give her a little bit of a leeway or know what's up, she will lie her way out of any sit. Like I've always said, you could have a picture of her in a situation like that is you, and she'd be like, "That's not me." Like, that was me like a week ago. Like,
I think you did that to her.
I kind of did.
Lightning game or something, and you said that's you, and she's like, "No."
Yeah, no, she exactly. And like when she went to Top,
has she ever gotten physical? No, she hasn't. She's threatened me though, like that she'll beat my ass. But she hasn't.
Like, you can take her. She fights.
You make me angry enough, I'll throw you down to the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say she fights.
I can't fight if I'm not mad at you. No, I cannot fight. Yeah, if I'm mad at you, then yes, I can fight.
Yeah, I could see that. You're really not a fighter.
Cody said I should be in a box.
In a box.
He's about to join.
Oh my gosh.
He just can't. I mean, he was there for when we moved into the fake house.
Yeah, he told that story on here before.
The fake house, the
one where she said that she got a house and he put a down payment on.
Yeah,
that
really.
Shit's crazy,
yeah, and I'm like, I was like, don't go there. Don't do it. You're going to make her mad because she was getting so mad. I was like, they're going there. She's like, it's not ready yet.
Yeah.
And they went there.
And she is deep down. It's just hard, but yeah, anything she's like, even when she puts on her best act, you just can't help but lie.
Wait, so what's going on with that when she got arrested? Is that completely dropped?
I believe so, unfortunately.
How do you get away with that?
I think she paid it. I think that's all they really care about.
Sense.
That's all they care about. Do you know?
No, I know the court system.
I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble if I say this, but do you know why I found out why she didn't show up to the hearing?
What hearing?
So the last hearing, the judge told her to show up to.
This was for the when she got arrested?
Yes.
Oh.
No, yeah, the check fraud.
Oh.
The last hearing, she had already settled, and I guess they basically didn't make her show up. But she said she couldn't make it because she used C. She said C was in the hospital.
I hope those kids are doing well.
I hope they are too. But as long as they're not with her, they're doing fine.
I mean, her and B got very close. Yeah. It seemed like, from TikTok, and I know she loves, I guarantee, they love their mom,
Oh, yeah.
But take a chance and
for C, she treats C so bad.
Oh, I know. I feel like he just got away with a lot. He got to do whatever he wanted. Yeah. But she used to be so strict. Oh my gosh. She was teaching me how to be strict, and then that all just kind of blew out of the way, like whenever she got the nannies. She just it didn't matter anymore.
Yeah. No, she just,
because he's older now.
Oh
I
yeah, he's
think.
on his own essentially.
See, that's sad. That's so sad. I just want to go give him a hug.
I
I miss
know.
him.
It's tough. It's really tough. So, but how you been? You been good?
I've been good. I'm just chilling.
Good, good. How's job?
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. I
Good.
I get to wake up at 6 a.m., work from home, get off at 2:30,
Nice.
and then my son just had his dental procedure today.
Oh really?
He had to be put under anesthesia.
Mm.
That was scary. Well, I didn't go. My mom took him. But and then I'm relaxing. Got baseball games tomorrow.
Nice.
I bet Cody's still in here. I'll see his name pop up with a freaking
Are
snowflake.
you're off on the weekends, all right?
Oh yes.
So during the week, nice, good. That's what I
Yeah.
had to do. I had to give up the lease because I needed Monday through Friday.
Oh, you didn't. Do you still work at the inside that place?
I had to give it up.
Oh, I'm not trying to respond to people. Come back. Okay.
So yeah, I had to do Monday through
Cody
Friday.
said, "Shut it. Shut it.
Yeah.
Shut it."
Well, that's good. I'm glad things are going well. And honestly, like I've always said this, the further you get away from her,
Like I said, you have to. It sucks that you have to hit rock bottom to realize like everything behind all of it. Like I said, I wish her to get help and be in those kids' life one day, and hopefully, she does, because she can be a good mom if she wants to. You gotta
yeah.
put your mind to it.
Unfortunately, I just think there's always going to be a guy, and it's like her mom. It's always going to stop her from.
Well, and that's the thing. And even if she was with someone like me and, Cody are separated, but we manage to co-parent the correct way. Like we both have, someone else in our lives. It's easy. You gotta want it though. You gotta do what's best for your kids. Your
Exactly.
boyfriend and your spouses and your friends should come after your children.
Right.
Your kids are top priority. Number one.
Yeah. No, exactly. And
That's how it should be with everyone.
yeah, and she
Whether
has
you
a
have millions or not, a nanny should not be having your kid 24/7. No.
well, that's the thing is with the older two. I mean, I'll get into it in the series, but when, like you said, like I would have mine too when I would get home, and then the nanny would take the kids to her house or your house.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And she would drive because I think I don't know. She didn't want. I think because he knew stuff like and didn't want you telling. I mean, you really didn't tell the kids anything. You knew the kids stay out of it. Like, I'm not going to bash your mom. Like,
Yeah.
and you never did that. And I
Yeah.
don't know if she was like afraid of that, but that's why they always came to my house and slept over all the time, every night.
Yeah.
They
Well,
were there.
yeah. I mean, I think she was afraid of that, but I also think that she knew I would use that because she didn't really know it, and obviously it'll get kind of exposed in the series. But when I file, a lot of this stuff I'm doing, that's why my whole catchphrase is like chess, not checkers. Is all this stuff was done with intention, and whenever I had the other kids, she like early on she had me watch them. I was like, no problem, and I documented it. So I had all the time, and then she caught on to that because I would start texting her. I'm like, "Are you going to come home to any of the kids? Tuck them in, do whatever." She's like, "No, no, no." So after like a week and a half, she's like, "You always ask me that." I go, "Yeah, just want to know if you're coming home to your kids." And so that's when she finally, when I would get home, she would have the other two go with whoever.
Yeah, and then
She realized
which is
that.
sad because she didn't even have a vehicle. Like she was Ubering from Tarpon to Clearwater at, to this, I think it was to the school. And then I'm like, dang, like I don't think I mean, unless you absolutely have to put a kid in an Uber, just don't do
Oh
it.
yeah, that's why I
You know,
told B's dad. I'm like, these kids are going. Your daughter goes in an Uber sometimes. He didn't seem to even
I
register.
think he was, I think he's being paid.
You
I
think
don't
he's
know.
what?
Paid.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I think he was like, here's money, shut your mouth. Like, worry about
Exactly.
you.
And I
Don't get
think
into
she
my business.
and I think she knew for me, like I made good money, so money wasn't gonna shut me up.
Well, no, and
But for him, it did. He needed the money, and
well, yeah, because he was struggling because that he owns that house,
yeah,
which I thought she owned it.
I
I
know
thought she was. I thought they were
when we
broken up
met,
and
she told me
everything
she owned
before
that
she met
house too.
you, and supposedly she was engaged.
I know. Supposedly she's engaged, and apparently that wasn't her house or her grandparents' house.
What grandparents' house?
She told me at first she owned the house, and then when I asked more questions, and she was like, "Oh, it's actually my grandparents. I just pay them." And then turns out it was damn B's dad.
Oh, because okay, that's right. Because she didn't want you there.
Hmm.
Because they were still
What's
together. Because
crazy?
I was always wondering when I started going over there when I first met her. What 7? I think 8 years ago, and I'd go over there, and I always wondered like, wait. I was like, why is he here? Like, aren't you guys broken up? And
Yeah,
I get people broken up and they do live in the same house, but like,
it's weird.
no.
Yeah. What's
Because
also
they
weird?
kissed by and everything. So I'm like, wait, what is going on? I'm so confused. Like,
You're like,
I'm not getting in your relationship. Like, whatever you want to do, girl, you do it. Like, but
go buddy. Yeah, it's like she walks by and he's like smacking her on the butt, and it's like, wait, I thought you were broken up.
yeah, no, I was blindsided by that completely. Cause you tell me something, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever you say, girl. Like, I
What's
didn't,
actually super crazy is she invited me over there for dinner one time, and I was like,
no,
he must have been out of town or something.
he had to have been because, oh my God, he would have lost his shit.
I mean, she was like super comfortable with like. I mean, I would be losing my mind even if the person was out of town. I'd be like, they're gonna show up here. Like, I
Oh
don't know.
my God. Where were you when we had those people over?
So,
When we had those people
yeah.
at your
So, do you
house.
not remember? That's when she filed that against me.
But this is like, I don't care, like, out of like respect. Like, do not bring some other person to your house.
I know, and she put my all my clothes in the garage.
She packed your, I was there for that. She took all of your stuff out,
Hmm.
hit it all, like everything was gone.
I know, like, and that's what's crazy is like she was gone, and I was respectful. I didn't touch a single thing of hers.
Well, no, because because he obviously went in the room.
Oh yeah, but like, it's not like he didn't know. I mean, there's no way he didn't know at that point.
No, like, I don't think he knew at all. Like, he was blindsided as much. I don't even know if he knew. No, I think the kids were there.
Oh yeah, I know.
All of them, I think.
Yeah.
That's right. Because I thought the one person she was with didn't know she had kids. Like, two
No.
other ones.
Well, yeah, some of them didn't, but he had to because he was there when you guys
No, he knew because he met them all.
I know.
Oh, that was her birthday party.
I know. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard episode to do, but yeah,
Oh, I can't. That's an episode. That was a spoiler alert.
yeah.
Be ready.
No, that was pretty messed up of her, all because I contacted her grandma.
Oh, that's right. She doesn't like when you message anyone
I
about her.
contacted her grandma and her dad, and she decided to file that on her birthday. Like, she's the worst person.
I know, but the most of the time she did say she was going to file. I don't think she did.
I mean,
I remember the one time though she did because I went to the courthouse with her.
The
But
one There's so many. It's so crazy.
Yeah, but you shouldn't falsify stuff. Can you be in trouble for that?
You're supposed to, yes.
Like lying on a court document or anything
So,
like.
so this is what I will tell you right now is she started this narrative that I told her not to show up. Because she lied on those forms, my attorneys were subpoenaing
She
her.
never showed up.
Correct, because she would have been in trouble because my attorney subpoenaed her and she lied on all those documents. And
Well, no, and
so,
I was like, yeah, I did. You want me to say that on here, Cody? You want me to say I did the same thing? I did the same thing to Cody.
oh my gosh, did you? Oh my gosh.
Listen, I did. I filed and I didn't show up.
Mhm.
I know. That was back then, but that was because I had her in my ear. Do it, Courtney, do it. Meanwhile, doing all these things, oh, he's such a bad person. Leave him. Get away and all these things. And then all of a sudden, like, why are you telling my life story to him? Why are you talking to him? But I talked to you once to get the truth out. And I'm the worst friend ever. But you were literally talking to my children's father
Oh yeah, no, she
every day.
correct.
Like, what?
Yeah. But that's how she plays. She plays those games. And
Like,
I remember you called me one time and you're like, "Are you talking to my I won't say new boyfriend, but I'm like, I don't even know I don't know his
oh,
name."
yeah. Yeah,
But,
Eric. And I was
yeah.
like, what? I was like, how did
Like,
he lives almost 3 hours away? Like,
he
no,
literally
he was
made you
never going to
his
find out who he was.
right. You
And
made,
then
yeah.
Liz literally sent his number to him. Why would you do that? And we broke up.
Right, but she had you convinced it was me. Like I would even
No, she literally was like, no, I think it was him because he's the only other one that knows. And I'm like, no, because, and then it clicked. I had dialed out on her phone his number and called because my phone had died. So she had his number in
oh
her
really?
phone. Yeah, it didn't click until like later on. And I was like, oh my God, because no one has his number. I mean, you can't find someone that lives 3 hours away.
I don't even know his. I didn't even know you had. I didn't know you were even talking to anybody. Like
Yeah, well, no, but she wanted me to break up with him because she's like, every time that I didn't have the kids and Cody did, I would go over there.
right,
So I was like,
so controlling.
and she didn't like that. She was like, you're always with him constantly. And I'm like, well, look at you now.
Dang, so
Like,
controlling, so controlling.
well, no, that was the biggest like thing in our friendship. I think it was all controlled. And I like, honestly, like, I'm just like, did you actually really love me as a friend? Like,
No, she.
like, obviously not,
Well,
but
that's the
like,
thing is like people talk about now. Like I saw, no, I mean Rachel's videos are fine and they're doing like they're good. I supported them, but she's like, can you imagine being a really good friend? It's like, can you imagine being a husband with a family? Like the betrayal, like.
oh yeah,
It's like, I mean, I get like a best friend relationship, but like this is like a husband and you have,
no, you guys have like a legal document
it's
together,
like,
like,
can you imagine
and
that?
children.
Like that person slept next to me every night and knowing they were literally screwing my life over. She would literally roll over and in her mind, she must be like, I am effing this guy's life up. Like, I just like, how do you sleep?
And the thing is like you have children together, so like you're messing his life up,
Right.
but now you're messing their life up.
Right. Exactly.
Especially when you're the one that was, you were the one that's working. You're the one that's bringing the money and you're the one supporting them. You don't ever want to take that away from someone because you're taking away like from your kids. That's why I always say like to people that are broken up, like
Oh, yeah.
if you hurt the mom or you hurt the dad, you're hurting the kids.
Oh, for sure.
Like you want to hurt me so bad, but you're hurting them.
Well, exactly. And that's the whole
You're the ones that are going to shame on Courtney stealing your money to get away from me.
God, I cannot believe the lane she went for that. So she
She offered an apartment to me.
No, he's talking about in the story, like in back then. She took the money and blamed you.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what story was that? Was that the cash?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah.
was like, I would never. Do you know how much money and cash that I've seen this girl carry and I had nothing? I would never steal a dollar, not even a freaking penny. I would either ask, because you're the one paying for my stuff, so I'd ask her, like, hey, can you help me with this?
I
But,
know.
like, if you're going to make me quit my job and work for you, like, and you promise to help me because I have children, obviously don't ever rely on anyone to ever help you. Ever. I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Just
Don't ever do it.
So. Oh, man. I got to get to bed.
I have to be up early. My kids have baseball tomorrow. And, I have a 1-year-old, so she's going to be up early.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, yeah, I'll be back on. I'm going to get permission for Medina, and we'll have maybe tomorrow night
Okay.
a series of that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Let me know.
Okay, bye, guys.
Later. Oh, man. That was wild. Wild. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat like I normally do. Whenever we have a guest on, if people are new here, whenever we have a guest, I try and obviously give them the attention and focus on it so I don't see a lot of the messages. So if I missed anything, I'm sorry. You came in the middle line? Does Jeff, the guy who sells the equipment? Has anyone contacted me for a show? No, not yet. Yeah, I'm about to get off. I got to get to bed. If hopefully everyone has he been seen in Jacksonville? Probably. Yeah, I do know he has like a history. Oh, she wants to know his first name. All right, well, message me. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the gifts for the guest, the support, the likes, the new video. So next weekend, yeah, send me a message. I could be down. I need to go out. Honestly, it's been a little bit since I've like gone out. So I'll be down. Should I upload? I need to start uploading these lives to YouTube, don't I? I feel like people want to see them. Have some daddy fun time. Yeah, have some daddy fun time for sure. All right, tell your mods. Can you remember to tell your mods? I can. It was kind of a last minute thing, so I apologize, mods. When I went to Miami when TikTok was going down, yeah, that was wild. That was crazy. Absolutely, I will always apologize when I do wrong. Yeah, I mean, I should not have been going live that night. That was a wild night. I thought TikTok was going away. I was straight up just. I think at one point I was like in the camera like this. Not that I'm like good at doing this anyways, but I know you shouldn't have your freaking eyeball in the camera. I did. I actually did break it. After my live, TikTok went away. I broke it. Yeah, that was a wild one. All right, I appreciate everybody. We will talk soon. I'm tired. We'll see everyone tomorrow. I'll have next season starts tomorrow. Season 7. Can you believe we're on episode 71? That was crazy. If you haven't seen it, go give it a like, comment, share it. Yeah, for sure, Suki. Got my ticket. Good. Good night, Michelle. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. anyone else I didn't get to acknowledge in the live, I hate that. I love to say hi to everybody and acknowledge them. So I really appreciate everyone's support. Good night. Good night. We'll talk to everyone soon. Bye. LMJ, always LMJ. Oh, Monarch, thank you. Thank you, Monarch. Thanks for all the gift, Monarch. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. Have a good evening.